Capcom presents Capcom Comics. There were a bunch of Capcom comics, especially in the endings of Capcom Fighting Evolution. Whew. What is there to say? I can say that when you see an intro like this in your fighting game, usually means this is a shoestring budget compilation hastily thrown together because the entire project was thrown at Ono. Back, this is what, 2005, this game, 2004, something like that? And it was just thrown at his feet, and he's like, oh, okay, I gotta throw this together, because Capcom Fighting All-Stars, the 3D game, got cancelled.
Capcom Fighting Evolution!
That's a bad voice sample. So a lot of people have requested me to do something with this game, and to get in that, I'll be going through arcade mode and look at some of the endings, because the endings of this game are actually like the first thing Udon Comics worked on for Capcom, and this was like back in 2004, so they weren't making all the Street Fighter comics for that long at that point, and they got this gig because they needed it done cheap and fast. Knowing that Capcom, I guess, was working on fighting games at the time that could have helped out with all those endings. So Udon stepped in, and I remember them being pretty cool. I played this game precisely once, not too long after it was, I want to say 2006, 2007, around that time frame, and I haven't touched it since. Why? Well, let's find out. So, for those that don't know, this game is a weird mishmash of 5 different series, and they all play from that series. So, this is Street Fighter 2. My recollection is that they're kind of basic, and one good thing is that it reuses Ryu's sprite from Capcom vs. SNK, which is good, because that sprite's awesome. In fact, it probably reuses Bison's sprite as well, if memory serves. Third Strike characters, I'm very tempted to just take Alex. And I might just do that. Darkstalkers, I want to do Dimitri. Red Earth is cool, don't get me wrong. I don't know anything about how Red Earth plays. Again, I played it precisely once before. And Street Fighter Alpha characters, I'm glad they're there. That's cool, I guess. Fuck it, Alex. It's also very strange that Ingrid is thrown into the... Well, no, she's got her own thing, actually. I'm not taking Ingrid. There's no way, no how. And Chunners, I'll be Third Strike Chunners. It's just like my favorite.
Get ready to
Ooh.
One, fight!
This sounds like Hypnotize. I love how some of that art is repurposed so much. That DJ and Cammy art in the background is like from the Street Fighter animated movie. Sorry, not the animated movie, but like just illustrations from Turbo or Super in general. And that fucking Hugo art over their shoulder, that's so big. That is just from Third Strike. But it's made to look like a fucking sprite? Oh my god. Very good. That's not great. And just haphazard. That's a Balrog drawing from like character art from Street Fighter 2. Next to a random Cody illustration next to T-Hawk. These backgrounds are a mess. Here's another weird background, and it's strange because this game came out after Capcom vs. SNK 2 that had 3D backgrounds, right? But they're these weird, kind of very low-res 2D backgrounds that, while they fit better aesthetically to the characters, they're just kind of washed out and a lot more blurry. And I don't know, there's something about that's a little less aesthetic to me. And there's a very Mugen-esque quality to the hit sparks and stuff. It's not my favorite thing in the world. Again, I mentioned Capcom vs. SNK 2 a lot, but I kind of find it works in there, and Marvel, it works. But sometimes you put all these crazy effects on sprites, and it just looks a little off. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not optimal. I'd really want a Dimitri to do a Midnight Kiss to Alex. Darkstalker's not dead. Except they real dead, though. They real dead. Dimitri's voice is always so awesome. Fire! David Cradle! Finally, Chun versus Chun. We will know who's the realist. Alright. That's... It, like, there's such a thing as too flashy. I'd also like to see a KO finish, a super KO finish, but I guess it's not gonna happen. And, like, this is the last Capcom versus game, like, Capcom versus Capcom thing that we got. We just have this. It's messed up. I know this game is incredibly unbalanced, but I forget who it's in favor to. Darkstalkers or Third Strike characters, I think. Right now I'm gonna say it's Darkstalkers characters. And again, even that Morgan art on right behind us, that's from like, I think Vampire 3, I think? This is still a really good Ryu sprite. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, I have a regular old gigantic super meter, which is weird because it says Street Fighter 2, like vanilla Street Fighter 2, no supers, but I guess it's trying to say Super Turbo. Jesus Christ. There you go. Guy's sprite looks a little off. It doesn't look exactly like he does in Alpha, especially his idle stance. That's weird. But what do I have, like V-ism or shit? I don't know. I don't fuck with isms very often, so... Like, if Street Fighter 2 Ryu ever saw a parry in real life, he'd fucking shit his pants. And he'd be like, oh, I only have one of these. What am I gonna do? Alright, that's a team. Dinosaur and Zangief. God, what's this dinosaur's name? Like Hauser? Yeah, it's Hauser! Now, whenever you look at this sprite, your mind can't help but just go crazy with the possibilities here. What a fucking hitbox! There you go. Oh, I might have gone a perfect there, but oh well. So Hauser, you didn't have much. Sad to say. Or let's just switch to Kenji. Let's see what he's got. Since Red Earth was a CPS3 game, the sprites are a bit cooler looking. Sure fits in with Zangief. Alright, Kunai, cool. Oh, okay, a fucking gun, sure. Okay, well that was a mess. No idea how to play Kenji, so maybe let's not for now. Okay, Hauser, round 2. It didn't go so well for you the first time. I've never seen the capabilities of this monster before. Ah, horse sticks! Channeling a bit of Max there. Finally, Ryu has beaten his greatest adversary, Dinosaur. So this stage blows my mind. There's so many Street Fighter characters. There's an ad for Street Fighter 2, the movie. Oh! Let's go! Yeah, I want to say this game doesn't have a boss. I don't even know of a palette swap that shows up. Like, it's not Abyss from Marvel or Onslaught, is it? It's Pyron? It's just Pyron? Really? Fuck, man! That's so lazy! Fight! Fucking Pyron. I mean, I guess... What am I supposed to say, really? In a game where people can dash, but I can't? Like, think about that. Get fucked! Now, unless he goes into some special Omega Prop Pyron form, yeah, no, I'm still sticking with Ryu. Sorry that's such a boring choice, but, you know, deal with it, I guess. Oh, fuck, that was this time. And Pyron's all like, there's nothing I can do, man! The leg! Oh, shit! Oh, there's nothing I can do, the leg! That's always a great win pose, though. Always give that up. No, man. We can do this. I'm not doing it with Genji. Genji's too slow to do all this teleporting shit. Oh! Fuck! Pardon, there's such a thing as teleporting too much, I'm just saying. Whoa! That was sick. Okay, that was equally as sick. Oh! Oh! Nice. Alright, we get to see the epic ending of Ryu. Now, I know that most of these endings are, like, kind of fun. I can't imagine Ryu's being all that crazy, but let's see. Alright, there he is. Again, very, very Udon, right? So, we're fighting Talbane. Finally, the match we've all waited for. Nice little whoop there. Yep, that's Talbane. I was really afraid it was gonna end there. So, Guile shows up? Who the fuck are these guys? Wait, no, this would be Kenji's ending. Never mind. So that was Ryu's ending. Okay, so, you know, they're not all gonna be gold. They're not. That's a good shot, though. Look at all that money. Ninjas love money. It's one of their favorite things. Wow. In 2004, I guess Capcom employees were like, can't let our names get out there. Good job, VG Motor Drive. There you go. God, these names. Alvin Leon Arnold saying, Omar Doggin, I thought about that guy in years. Longbow, Joe Lians, Erico, wow. Woof. That localization, though. Oof. Someone, even in 2004, was getting very beautiful. That's pretty cool. There's Ono. Yeah. How much to say? Wow, that KJ Inafune. I wonder what he's doing nowadays. Yeah. I mean, I guess. I'm not gonna thank you guys, though, for making this, but... fine. There you go. Ah, come on!
Game over.
I'll stick with Alex this time. I can do it. I know I can. So, I love how that's just Adon's Street Fighter Alpha, like, sprite, and he's just... These backgrounds are so fucking cheap. Now, are there multiple Darkstalker stages? There isn't Darkstalker stage, but that is taking a fucking photo and just doing it. Now, I see Fei Long over there that is art taken from a completely different source. Oh, man. Yeah! Shirt-ripping mania is here! And look at all these characters that we wish were in the game. Like, why they just didn't take all of the Street Fighter sprites that they had laying around and just make one, like, you know, 70 character plus game instead of this. If you want to be cheap, you can do that. That's okay. But just limiting it to these couple of games and just making them all play differently, like in terms of the systems, is just, I don't know what they're thinking. There has to be a reason. Yeah! Don't know what I'm doing for Felicia. It's fun though. Man, Hauser doesn't have a lot of answers, does he? Aw, cute. Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on, Felicia. Let's go! Nice. I mean, you know, now that I think about this, the setup of picking your characters a little bit like rival schools. Man, why couldn't we have had some you had at least 2 rival schools sprites you could have thrown in Capcom versus SNK. Wait, 2? Kyosuke? Who am I thinking of? No, I'm thinking of Batsu from Tatsunoko versus Capcom, which doesn't count. That was totally intentional parry that I very much did on command.
Get ready to
I haven't talked about it too much, but when you really think about it, it's like so much of Street Fighter's characters is just JoJo. Like, of course, Pillarmen with Urien and Gil. You know, Rose, Lisa, fucking Guile himself, you know. I think there's a couple of others in there. Jolene and Jury. I mean, that's really overt, that one. Oh my god. Okay. She just throws me out of my everything. Oh, nice. Yeah. Slam Master. Oh! Oh my god! That was so sick!
Easy operation.
It was not an easy operation, okay? Alright. The ultimate evil. Like, why couldn't it have been like a fusion of like Pyron and Bison or something? You could do that. Just put a fire effect on Bison and call it a day. This whole game is about doing a thing and then calling it a day. I mean, of course, this shit now. Stop! Please stop! Ah! Oh my god!
Very good.
You're a bunch of fucking banana bullshit there, Pyron.
Round 2.
I guess Alex re-put the shirt on and to tear it off again, which is nice. He lives his gimmick. Okay, that's it. 3 flash chops. Sure. Alright, Capcom Wrestling, cool. Oh, I think I know who shows up in here. Alex. I'm not used to an arena in a wrestling show that actually has people in it. Alright, there's Jean Reno and Jessica. No, not Jessica, I don't know. But it's Hagar! Crunch, crack. There's even fucking Carlos Miyamoto and the real Jessica. I think it's Jennifer. Whatever. Hey, that's okay. Hagar versus Alex. I would always like to see that. And of course, you know, Felicia's on a Broadway show with, I forget who that is now. There's Armika, though, and Elena, and Girl from Star Gladiator, and Power Stone. I'd watch that show. With all the Capcom gals, they're all there. All your favorites that aren't actually in this game. I see Maki. Oh, that's super cool. Hey, those are fun. Yeah, there's no context or text or anything, but there's something. So Capcom Fighting Evolution Fighting Gem is probably the worst 2D Capcom fighting game I can think of off the top of my head. Maybe there's worse, like you could objectively say Street Fighter 2 is worse, or Street Fighter 1. I guess that's more accurate to say. But of more of the modern era of Capcom, it's just, it doesn't work. You know, I'm playing on an Xbox OG controller. It probably hampers my enjoyment a little bit, but you can just feel the no effort. And when you think of everything this game could have been, either Capcom Fighting All-Stars or, like my idea before, just take every Capcom sprite you had, so you didn't need to like mix and match with like SNK and try to get that going again. I would have preferred that. Make everyone kind of fight the same. Maybe just have grooves again. I don't know, but what they came out with here is just, it's just not a thing that I ever want to play again. You know, if any other bad fighting games you want me to play on this channel, oh fuck, let me know in the comments below. And I'm not even gonna put the regular stinger because I just want, you know, Jazzy NYC to sway us to sleep.